Sagittarius, close your eyes for a moment. Feel that spark, the restless itch in your soul, like a whisper of wind brushing past your spirit. That voice is not in your head. It's the cosmic archer, taking aim at your destiny. The universe is whispering only to you right now, sending a message milky with mystery, hues of rupture and revelation. You lean in, because something just registered in your heart. A truth stirring, a sign unbidden. Have you noticed how lately everything seems like a cosmic nudge? A dream that makes you jolt awake, a stranger's gaze that lingers, a second too long, a gut feeling you can't shake like you're standing at a crossroads. But the path is carved from starlight. That unsettling yet thrilling energy isn't coincidence. It's your spirit recognizing the weight of the promise hovering on the horizon. Pause. Let them feel it. And here's what I vow in the next minutes we share together. I will guide you to uncover the prophecy written in your soul, the very blueprint of awakening that belongs to Sagittarius, etched in your centaur nature, drawn by Jupiter's flame. You're about to receive a gift, not to be weighed or archived, but felt in your marrow, a soul calling, undeniable and true. Now the hook. So lean in, because the universe has prepared something only for your sign this weekend. What comes next isn't plannable or predictable. It's cosmic intelligence delivered straight to the free and profound spirit of Sagittarius. And once you feel it, you'll know. There's no turning back. If your heart just stirred, let the universe know you're listening. Comment now, I'm ready for the Sagittarius prophecy. And make sure to hit like and subscribe, because what's coming next is just for you, and you won't want to miss a single celestial whisper. Sagittarius, there's something unfurling inside you that you've yet to name. It whispers through your spirit like an arching arrow of flame, as if wind itself has taken the shape of an unfired shot aimed at the core of your being. Picture that arrow taut against the bowstring of your soul, waiting for release, shimmering with untamed energy and longing. That's not coincidence. That's the universe speaking to you, calibrating a cosmic pulse that only your heart can hear. Maybe lately you've felt the stirrings, a flicker of restlessness at dawn, dreams igniting your chest with meaning you can't articulate, a random phrase resonating deeper than it should. You sense something bigger than your daily routines is drawing near. That spark is not an accident. It is the voice of Jupiter, amplified by the mutable fire of your sign, calling, awaken. Because Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign, unique among its ember-kindred Aries and Leo. For it doesn't merely blaze. It flows. It adapts. It reaches. It is the fire not just to light the room, but to illuminate uncharted paths. Anaha astrology puts it simply, Sagittarius transforms fiery energy into an ever-expanding quest for meaning. And isn't that exactly where you're poised? From ancient myth to modern soul-searching, Sagittarius dwells where freedom and truth converge. You are that centaur, the teacher and the wild traveler, the seeker who wields both intellect and instinct. In astrology.com's words, your essence springs from Chiron, the wise healer, blending human knowing with animal instinct, bridging earth and spirit. It's as though your soul gallops through forests of possibility, drawing energy from both stars and soil. But these days, that unrestrained vibrancy may feel muffled, like you're riding a tethered arrow whose string you forgot how to release. You may have traded your cosmic lust for life, for safety, for expectation, for the weight of others' maps. In that, the arrow of Sagittarius narrows, shrinking in brilliance. Yet deep inside, under layers of must-do-dos and should-do-bes, the ember of your wild, truth-seeking spirit still glows. This igniting ember is what you're about to fan into a conflagration. The universe has prepared a gateway, a moment crafted for your sign, to rediscover not a new path, but the clarity of your own flame. It's a prophecy, unspoken but simmering, that the arrow of your soul will find release again. So let me promise you this. In the minutes ahead, our shared journey will peel back the veil. We'll explore the energies that shape a Sagittarius: boundless curiosity, unquenchable optimism, philosophical hunger, and a wild heart, and trace how they are being called to rise again, not with force, but with release, not with pretense, but with truth. When that moment comes, when your inner fire flickers into a blaze, you'll feel it ripple through your bones. Aha moments, goosebumps, the visceral knowing, this was meant for me. And that, dear Sagittarius, will be your sign, your own private prophecy unveiled. If your chest is already humming in response, welcome that. Lean closer, and if you feel the stir, whisper to the cosmos, comment, I'm ready to reignite my Sagittarius soul. Your heart isn't alone. And if this feels like a turning point, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and keep this flame burning. Because what you discover next, the revelation of your untamed, radiant essence, deserves nothing less than your full presence. Have you felt it, Sagittarius? That sudden sensitivity blooming like wildflowers in places you thought had gone numb. Have the signs started appearing more often? Repeating numbers, catching your eye at just the right moment, like cosmic breadcrumbs left by something greater. 11, 11, 3, 33, 5, 55. You pause. You feel that invisible thread tugging gently at the back of your thoughts, and you whisper to yourself, something is coming. Maybe you've noticed a familiar face emerging from the shadows of your past. Someone you thought you had left behind for good, now reappearing with no warning but perfect timing. Or perhaps you've been dreaming vividly. Scenes that don't make logical sense, but linger in your body like premonitions. Mountains, fire, a journey that doesn't have a map, but insists on being taken. You wake up in a quiet ache, the kind that doesn't hurt but beckons. These are not random moments. These are cosmic cues. Your energy field is shifting. The space between your thoughts has started to widen. You feel more, sometimes too much. And though it might feel like confusion on the surface, underneath, it's something far more sacred. Alignment. That low hum of anticipation you can't explain, that's your soul tuning into something ancient, something that was set in motion long before you got here. That's your destiny, vibrating closer. Sagittarius. This unsettled state isn't a warning, it's a blessing in disguise. Because you are not the type to feel safe in the stillness. You're not here for comfort, you're here for meaning. You don't bloom in stagnation, you erupt in momentum. That feeling of not knowing what's next. It isn't fear. It's proof you're standing on the edge of transformation. And here's the beautiful paradox. The most powerful shifts don't come with flashing lights or perfect signs. They arrive in the in-between, the silence, the longing, the ache, the unanswered questions that live just behind your eyes. Right now, the universe is orchestrating a very specific frequency just for you. That's why your body feels more alert. That's why you're starting to look at your life and ask, is this it? Or is there something more waiting for me? There is. You're not imagining it. You're being prepared. In esoteric astrology, it's believed that Sagittarius walks a unique line between the known and the unknown, between earthly adventure and spiritual purpose. And when the soul of Sagittarius begins to stir, the universe responds with invitations disguised as disruption. So, if you've been feeling the pull to break free, to leap, to expand beyond what you can explain, then know this. You are not alone. The call you're hearing is ancient. It echoes every time a Sagittarius is ready to shed one identity and step into their deeper truth. That's why the signs feel louder now. That's why the dreams feel realer. That's why your life feels like it's cracking open just enough to let the light flood in. Because something is coming. And it's not just any shift, it's yours. If you've been feeling this energy building, don't let it pass without acknowledgement. Type in the comments, I feel the shift. I'm ready. Let the universe know you're awake to the signs, like this video, so the energy continues to flow toward you. Subscribe so you don't miss the next phase of this transformation. What's ahead is sacred, and you've already been chosen to walk it. Have you ever stopped mid-thought and wondered, why do I always feel just a little bit different? Like the world is spinning one way, and yet my soul insists on chasing a rhythm no one else can hear. You walk into rooms, smile through conversations, adapt like a chameleon when needed. But deep down, there's always that lingering question echoing within you. Where is my place in all of this? You've always been the wanderer, Sagittarius. Not because you're running from something, but because you're always chasing something more. A truth, a purpose, a meaning that lives beyond maps and calendars and what people think is normal. And with every place you visit, with every person you meet, some part of you feels it. This isn't random. There's a message in this moment. You may not always be able to explain it, but your intuition picks up on it. A sentence someone says sparks déjà vu. A new street smells like a memory you've never had. A stranger's eyes carry a reflection of your past lives. You feel the thread of fate weaving through your experiences. But you're often the only one who sees the pattern. That's the gift. And the loneliness of being Sagittarius. Because even in your strength, your courage, your laughter, you've felt it. That ache of being almost understood, but never fully seen. That weight of holding 1,000 truths inside you, but not knowing where to place them. You ask deep questions that others shy away from. You long for conversations that shake the soul, not just pass the time. And sometimes, just sometimes, you wonder, is there anyone else who sees life the way I do? That feeling of isolation isn't because you're broken. It's because you're built differently. Your soul is wired to seek the extraordinary. You weren't designed to live a predictable life. You were created to explore, to question, to expand the boundaries of human experience, not just geographically, but spiritually. It's why you feel called to so many things at once. Philosophy, travel, freedom, silence, starlight. You're not lost. You're limitless. But here's the part most people don't realize. Being limitless can be lonely. When your dreams are too big, people might call you unrealistic. When your heart reaches too far, they say you're too intense. But they don't understand that you were born to stretch the boundaries of what's possible because the fire inside you is divine. It's Jupiter's gift. It's the eternal flame of expansion. So if you've ever sat under the stars and whispered, "Why do I feel so different?" If you've ever stared out a car window and felt your soul cry, "Take me somewhere I can finally breathe." If you've ever looked into someone's eyes and thought, "Maybe this is the moment I was meant to find," then Sagittarius, this video was made for you. You are not imagining the signs. You are not exaggerating your emotions. You are not asking for too much. You are being prepared for your return to self. And that is the journey we're about to take together. If any of this speaks to your soul, take a moment now to breathe in. Gently place your hand on your heart and affirm to yourself, "I was born to walk a different path, and I'm ready to embrace it." Then comment below, "I feel seen." Like this video if these words reach something real inside you. Subscribe so you don't miss the messages the universe has in store. Because what comes next isn't just a revelation. It's your reclamation. Sagittarius, a gentle breeze has been stirring at the edge of your awareness, like the calm breath of dawn coaxing petals to open. If you listen closely, you can hear it. The cosmic pulse that echoes through your blood. The silent fire that has always burned within you, waiting for the right moment to rise again. There is something almost electric in how you've been feeling an undercurrent of potential, so strong it's both invigorating and unsettling. That's not your anxiety, it's your essence seeking alignment. Your soul, long accustomed to wandering, now senses a convergence. It's as if the map of your life has been gently rearranged, tracing a trajectory towards something true, powerful, and irrevocably yours. Sagittarius is the mutable fire of the zodiac dynamic. Adaptable, ever-expanding. Unlike Aries, the spark, or Leo, the blaze, you are wildfire that travels across landscapes, igniting horizons, transforming worlds. You're fueled by curiosity, by faith, by the unquenchable need to know. No boundary dims you. Instead, you stretch yourself toward meaning, toward depth, toward something timeless. Anahana. Jupiter is your celestial guardian, the planet of expansion, abundance, optimism. When Jupiter aligns with your soul, not as a distant observer, but as your home planet, it lights you from within, opening gates to belief, to generosity, to spiritual elevation. In this sacred pairing, your mindset becomes your magnet, and miracles become your mirror. Authority astrology. Chimting Nangkao. But this story isn't just about astrology, it's about the caged brilliance within you, ready to be set free with a whisper, a ripple, a moment of recognition. You may have spent too long chasing approval, scanning the horizon for the next spark, as if your fires could only be lit by external validation. But in truth, your fire is self-igniting. It's in the way you dream, the way your eyes light up at new ideas, the way you sense messages in strangers' smiles, or numbers repeating like cosmic breadcrumbs. You've always known there is more to life than routine, more to love than comfort, more to purpose than path. You felt those inklings, maybe dismissed them as dreams, maybe dismissed yourself, but your heart never forgot. And now, the universe is sending its softest, most insistent pulse, calling you home. Today, we are not charting the skies merely for knowledge, we are lighting your fire. Together, we are circling back to the spark that carried you through impossible nights and joyous dawns. We are remembering what it means to be Sagittarius, to feel restless in comfort, to dissolve in the pull of infinite possibility, to stand at the edge of the unknown with arms wide and heart reverent. This is a prophecy, not scripted, but living. It has no handwriting, yet it defines your pattern. It's not spoken, yet it resonates like an echo inside your bones. The universe has woven this moment into your destiny, an intersection of longing and awakening, ready for you to step through, blaze forward, become. If you felt that flame stirring, let it rise. Touch your heart. Breathe in the sacred tension of before the bow is released. Whisper to the wind, I am ready. Then, linger here with me, because in the next chapters, the arrow of your soul will be drawn back. The release is coming. And you, beloved Sagittarius, are about to remember how luminous you truly are. Sagittarius. A gentle breeze has been stirring at the edge of your awareness, like the calm breath of dawn coaxing petals to open. If you listen closely, you can hear it. The cosmic pulse that echoes through your blood, the silent fire that has always burned within you, waiting for the right moment to rise again. There is something almost electric in how you've been feeling. An undercurrent of potential so strong it's both invigorating and unsettling. That's not your anxiety, it's your essence seeking alignment. Your soul, long accustomed to wandering, now senses a convergence. It's as if the map of your life has been gently rearranged, tracing a trajectory towards something true, powerful, and irrevocably yours. You've been noticing things, haven't you? Repeating numbers flashing across clocks and receipts. People from your past reappearing as if summoned by an invisible force. Vivid dreams filled with symbols you don't yet understand, but feel deep in your chest. You've caught yourself staring at the sky longer than usual. Or you've heard a song and felt like it was singing directly to you. That's not random. Those are signs. And even if the world has trained you to dismiss such things, your soul has not forgotten how to listen. Because you, Sagittarius, are one of the few born with a compass etched into your heart, a guide that doesn't follow logic but rhythm, a pull that doesn't obey reason but resonance. And lately, hasn't that pull gotten stronger? Haven't you felt more sensitive, more attuned, more on the edge of something without knowing what? like you're standing at the border of a reality you haven't yet stepped into, but can feel with every fiber of your being. That isn't your imagination. That is the universe setting a stage. That is divine timing knocking gently on the door of your intuition. Have you ever paused to wonder why you've always felt just a little different? Not broken, not flawed, just different. Like your path curved in ways others couldn't follow. Like the people you've met, the places you've wandered, the challenges you've overcome. They weren't just chapters, they were sacred codes, clues, messages. You're not wrong to feel that way. Because Sagittarius, you weren't born to follow the straight line. You were born to trace the stars, to seek, to stretch, to question everything. And with that comes a kind of beautiful ache. The ache of carrying truths too vast for the world's small boxes. So yes, even in your laughter, you've felt the loneliness. Even in your light, you've tasted the shadow. You've walked in rooms and wondered, do they see me? Not the version I present, but the one who feels everything, dreams wildly, aches for the sacred, and still you keep going. Because something inside you has always believed there's more. And you were right. Because in this very moment, right now, something ancient is waking up inside you. A memory, a mission, a prophecy, not the kind written in books, but the kind written in stardust. The kind you feel in your bones before you ever hear it in words. This video isn't just here to entertain you. It's here to remind you of who you are, of why you came, of what's about to begin. We're not here to talk about Sagittarius traits or surface-level predictions. We're here to uncover a soul-coded message designed only for you, woven from the energy of Jupiter, the fire of your spirit, and the divine architecture of fate that's unfolding right now. This isn't just astrology. This is a ritual. In the next moments, we'll explore the prophecy carved in your journey, the flame waiting to be reignited, the unexpected twist the universe has prepared to bring you back to the version of yourself you were always meant to be. So set down distractions. Take a deep breath. Let the energy wash over you. And if your heart is beating faster, if your spirit is humming like it knows something sacred is about to begin, don't ignore that sensation. That is your soul responding. That is resonance. The universe is never random, Sagittarius. You didn't stumble onto this message. You were summoned. So, if the words you've just heard stirred something inside you, if they felt like a mirror held up to your cosmic self, respond. Not for me. Not even for the algorithm. For you. Leave a comment below and declare it out loud to the stars. I'm ready to receive the Sagittarius prophecy. Write it as a pact, a permission slip to your own rebirth. Let the universe know you're listening, that you're awake, that you're ready for what it has been preparing for you all along. And if your soul whispered yes at any point in these last few minutes, gently tap the like button. Let it be your offering to the energy you're stepping into. Click subscribe, not as a formality, but as a sacred agreement that you will continue to receive what is meant for you, because this is just the beginning. And what comes next will not just shift your weekend, it may just rewrite your life.